Hello children. So today in this module I am going to discuss with you all the chapter from the Diary of Anne Frank by Anne Frank. Now before moving on to the chapter, let me tell you about the author, because about the author is more interesting than the chapter itself. Well, in the Nazi regime of Adolf Hitler, Anne's father, Otto Frank, who died in 1980, a German businessman, took his wife and two daughters, Anne and Margot, to live in Amsterdam. In 1941, when German army occupied the Netherlands, Anne was forced to transfer from a public school to a Jewish one, as the oppression of Jewish was going on under Adolf Hitler. On June 12, 1942, she received a red and white plaid diary for her 13th birthday. That day she began writing in the diary. I'm quoting here a few lines of Anne Frank. I hope I'll be able to confide everything to you as I have never been able to confide in anyone. And I hope you'll be a great source of comfort and support. When Anne's sister Margot was deported to a labor camp, the Franks family went into hiding on July 6, 1942, in the backroom office and warehouse of Otto Frank's food products business. Now, here is a picture of that annex where Anne was hiding. With the aid of a few non Jewish friends who smuggled in food and other supplies, the Frank family and four other Jewish families lived confined to the secret annex. During this time, Anne wrote faithfully in her diary, recounting day to day life in hiding, from ordinary annoyances to the fear of capture. She discussed typical adolescent issues as well as her hopes for the future, which included becoming a journalist or a writer. Anne's last diary entry was written on August 1, 1944. 3 days later, the annex was discovered by the Gestapo, the secret state police, which was acting on a tip from Dutch informers. The Frank family was transported to a transit camp in the Netherlands and from there to German occupied Poland on September 3, 1944. Anne and Margot were transferred to Bergen-Belsen the following month. It was finally established by the Dutch government that both Anne and Margot died in a typhus epidemic in March 1944, 5, only weeks before the liberation of Bergen-Belsen. Now here I'm sharing with you another pic where Anne is sitting in her classroom. Friends who searched the hiding place after the family's capture later gave Otto Frank the papers that were left behind. Now I must tell you children that after this oppression was Jews was over and Adolf Hitler was defeated. After that, in the entire family, only Otto Frank, the father of Anne Frank, was alive. He only survived. So Otto Frank, he was given some papers which were left in their hiding place. Among them, he found Anne's diary, which was published as Anne Frank, the Diary of a Young Girl, which was actually published in 1947 and it was originally written in Dutch. The diary traces Anne's emotional growth amid adversity. In it, she wrote, I still believe, in spite of everything, that people are really good at heart. Now, these lines are quite touching, children. When you read the entire account of Anne Frank and still her belief in humanity that can move anyone's heart. Well, let's move on to the next part about the chapter. This lesson is a part from the book Diary of a Young Girl or the Diary of Anne Frank, which was published in 1947. It is an autobiography where Anne expresses her thoughts in a diary which was gifted to her on her 13th birthday. She names the diary Kitty, which she considers as her only true friend. She mentions about her childhood, her family, and a lot other things that she did not share with anyone else. Highlights of the chapter. Children, I'm sharing the highlights of the chapter here so that you know what are the important points that you need to remember about the chapter. Anne talks about being lonely despite being surrounded by family and around 30 people whom she called her friends. On her 13th birthday, she gets a diary as a gift. She names it Kitty and decides to share her feelings with that diary as a friend. Unlike others, she's not going to mention just facts in it. That is what she decides. She starts with writing her background to make it easier to understand for anyone who reads it later. Though she feels that, nobody would be interested in reading the remuneration of a 13-year-old girl. She gives an account of her family and early childhood when they all migrated, her early schooling. She mentions her father as the most lovable person. Then she writes about the result day. Everyone in the class is nervous about their result, and boys are even making bets. Anne was quite sure about herself and her friends. She had a good equation with all the teachers except her maths teacher, Mr. Keesing. Mr. Keesing was constantly annoyed at her for her being so talkative. He started giving her punishments in the form of essays on weird topics such as chatterbox, to which she replied with full wit, and wrote essays that were funny and explained that this was a trait that she inherited from her mother and not much could be done about it. Mr. Keesing kept on giving her essays until she wrote a satire. After that, third and last assignment, Mr. Keesing never pointed her out for talking. Now, children, that is what your story was. And here I'm sharing some questions, the important questions based on the chapter, and the answers of those questions. In case you get stuck somewhere, you can refer to these answers and frame these answers in your own sentences. I hope you must have understood the chapter, or this video would help you in understanding this entire story. In case there is any problem, you may write your queries to me. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.